Brother, what the is happening in Real Madrid? So there has been a lot of rumors that there's a lot of tension in the Real Madrid dressing room, and obviously I'm out here saying it's probably something cute, they're going to resolve this. Kylian Mbappe has been distancing himself from his Real Madrid teammates. There are rumors that his attitude is not going down well with some players. Amazing. So Kylian Mbappe is out there ruining the dressing room. That is great news for Real Madrid. And ladies and gentlemen, I sit here saying, okay, that's probably it. There is nothing more going on. There are 6 players in Real Madrid who are refusing to speak to Arbiola. Brother, what do you mean? Not even a simple hello? Good morning? How are you? Where is the toilet, coach? None of that. But that was all of it, right? Everyone's out here happy. News died down. Everything is going calm. Until, ladies and gentlemen, this right here. Tchouameni and Valverde got in a fight. They were arguing, and I'm out here. Yeah, probably a couple of, teammate fight, brotherly fight. We are brothers, we fight, brothers fight, family fights, right? And then, this is the good news. Apparently everything calmed down. They're back to being chill together. Everything is all good. Until tonight. Brother, what do you mean? They fought yet again and Valverde got hospitalized? Like I was about to close my camera and more stuff is coming out as I'm making this goddamn video, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the details. Details of Tchouameni and Valverde fight. Yesterday it was a heated argument with words. Barely any hands. Today, Tchouameni went to shake Valverde's hands to calm the situation, but Valverde refused the handshake. Now maybe I could believe that because Tchouameni is a way calmer, way more peaceful person than Valverde, because I know you seeing the Valverde power shots that we always see during on the pitch, we know that Valverde might have a bit of anger issues. Now again, this is I'm not very sure on this. It's not a reliable source. I'm just saying how I see it, right? But this has caused a very uncomfortable training session. There was a training session that was being made and it was very uncomfortable. At the end of the session, everything fell apart and they physically fought, leading Valverde to get stitches. I cannot believe the words that I'm seeing on my screen, man. How are 2 grown men, 2 professionals, 2 players that has been playing together for the past 3 to 4 years now, and this is the news that is coming up. Nothing absolutely shook this dressing room. You're talking about 2 players who won Champions Leagues together, for the love of God. I believe 2 Champions Leagues together. And this is how you are comprehending. This is how you're acting in the training session. Then you should be ashamed. Both of them should be ashamed of each other, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I have more details on this. Apparently, Valverde kept accusing Tchouameni all day of leaking what happened yesterday to the press. Apparently, the small interaction that they had, the little shoving each other, the little, messing with each other. Fabrizio also, obviously, we made a video about it yesterday. We talked about it. Apparently, Fede didn't stop at all. So Valverde, from what I'm hearing in every single news outlet, it's Valverde that keeps going at Tchouameni, pissing him off, saying how it is, right? Going at Tchouameni every single yesterday everything died down, right? Next day you go at Tchouameni and say that you are the one who gave everything away to the press, right? The news. From the dressing room to the pitch and back to the dressing room, he kept saying it again and again and again. Now this is a clear indication that everything started by Valverde, and this is looking like 70% or 80% of Valverde's fault. Multiple players told Fede to stop accusing Tchouameni, but he didn't stop. Arbeloa kept watching and he did not intervene, and this is the only proof that you need to kick out this manager as soon as possible. Because if you're not intervening on your own players before an El Clasico, before a couple of games that we have left, I know he's an interim manager and he genuinely doesn't care, right? But if you are not handling those players, you are not doing your job, which is being a coach, a football coach, then you have no authority in this football team, then you need to go and please shut the door and never come back. I don't want to see Arbeloa ever in my team. I love him, I respect him. Thank you for bringing us a Champions League when you were a player. Thank you for your services as an interim manager. You did a very decent job. Unfortunately, you don't have the right dressing room for it, and you are not the right person to handle this type of dressing room. But ladies and gentlemen, look at the detail. Brother, what is these details? La, buckle up. It's a keeping up with the Real Madrid, not the Kardashians. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the full details apparently. Everyone has a goddamn source now. Yesterday in training, Tchouameni gave a hard tackle to Fede, which Fede did not like at all. Tchouameni insisted he did it on purpose, but Fede did not accept his apology. Fede then tried to keep retaliate and tackling Tchouameni very hard. This is now 3 different details, 3 different sources, and it all started by Valverde starting the argument, which is a big problem in my opinion. After training, the 2 players had a verbal fight. It was not physical. Today, the start of training, Fede refused to shake Tchouameni's hand. Then as soon as training started, he tackled Tchouameni very hard, even lifting him off the floor. Now they are trying to genuinely hurt each other. This is where I cross the line. You're trying to physically abuse each other. This is where I cross the line. No 2 teammates should go to that far and physically abuse each other. Verbally, I'm not saying you should abuse each other verbally, but verbally you can say whatever you want to the other person, right? Not whatever you want, but you can accuse of something and then, yeah, you know what, we don't have proof, let's move on. But you hurting him, and then Arviola tried to solve the situation by putting them on the same team, which never works. This did not work, and they kept fighting. After training the dressing room, they started physically fighting. Valverde then fell to the floor, head split open, unconscious. God damn, man, it's not looking good, man. He has taken to the hospital with Arbeloa in his side. Real Madrid has decided to punish both of them, man. You know, if this is true, if Valverde was the one that is starting every single situation and the beef that they have, right, then karma hit him hard in my opinion. But I don't wish any bad to any player, obviously. But this is just ridiculous. You know, 120 plus years of Real Madrid being a football institution, right? And this is probably the most embarrassing story I have ever read in my entire life. Because these 2 players, probably what? Tchouameni is 24 years old. Valverde, same thing. Tchouameni, I think, is 25, 26. Valverde is around 24, 25 years old. And this is the way you're acting on a football pitch. You are the players who play on the same team before the biggest game of your life. Not the biggest game of your life, but an El Clasico. Right before, literally 4 days before an El Clasico. And this is how you are acting on the pitch, man. What is the sign this gives to the fans? What about the young football fans that are reading this? What are to the young kids that are reading this? People who idolize you. Kids who idolize you. Kids who want to grow up to be like you, man. Kids who want to grow up seeing Valverde's power shots on the pitch, carrying the team against Man City, bringing a hat-trick, scoring all those beautiful goals, man. Kids who want to be like Tchouameni at that midfield position, holding it down, man. And they look at this, 2 grown adults moving like this, man. What hope do you give to those kids? What message are you sending to those kids? Is this a good message to send? What is wrong with you? Genuinely, what is wrong with you, man? How are you acting like this? As a professionals, again. It's genuinely disgusting, man. And you should sort it out. And both players needs to be punished for this. And I'm not saying like a light punishment. I'm saying a heavy punishment. Kick him out of the club, man. I genuinely don't want these 2 players anymore. Valverde, what is wrong with you, fam? I like you. And you're out here trying to mess with Tchouameni, allegedly again. Mess with Tchouameni every single time. I'm saying 3 different details of you doing that, man. And this is how you act, man. I genuinely do not care if you're special. I don't care if you're a good player, how talented you are, what you have done for us. This is embarrassing. And if Valverde was the one that interrupted Tchouameni every single time, then Valverde, please pack your bags and leave the club, man. It's sick to my stomach that I'm hearing this, man. And the fact that there was footage of Kylian Mbappe coming to training and he was genuinely smiling, man. He was genuinely out there smiling. From grin to grin, man. And I'm looking to social media right now because I want to see if there is anything that comes up, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this is Mbappe one. I was like, I'm going to show you guys, and it genuinely came up. The brother was laughing uncontrollably while going to training last night. This has happened, I believe, before they had the fight and Valverde got hospitalized, man. But ladies and gentlemen, that's most of the news that came out, man. Everyone is just going at each other. Real Madrid fans being embarrassed of their own goddamn players, me included, right? And it's not looking good, man. It's disgusting behavior. Like I said, both of them needs to leave the club now. I do not care. Real Madrid fans, you might not like me for saying that, but I genuinely do not care anymore. They don't deserve to be here anymore, man. It broke out. Every time these two brothers are on the pitch, every time I'll see them as the two players that fought each other. I say family fights, brothers fight. Yeah, sure. Family, I mean, there is some contact. But to this extent, opening his head, bleeding. It's a disgrace. What I read was genuinely a disgrace, man. You know, I can accept Vini and Mbappe going at each other. I can accept players not talking to Arbeloa because, I mean, Arbeloa didn't give them game time. I can accept Jude Bellingham rumors saying that he's posting on Instagram and saying that we're a better team without Mbappe. I can accept all of that, man. I genuinely can. But this is something no one should accept, man, in their team, man. And I don't care if it was Pedri, if you're a Barcelona fan and this was between Pedri and Xavi or whatever, right? If you guys saw this, you would probably think the way I'm thinking, man. They should leave the club immediately. This is a place for professional football, and this is unprofessional football. And that is it from my side. Thank you so much for watching. This is the entire drama explained, I guess you could say. Hopefully no more news comes out. Hopefully just happy news. Hopefully some people leaving the club. That's the news I want. I don't care if we win the El Clasico. I don't care if we lose the El Clasico. It's the same. Thanks so much. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like the video and gracias, amigos.